Thailand. Welcome to the video, everybody. So, as you can see from the title, it is true. I moved to Thailand. I'm going to kind of be updating you guys on what I've done. I've been in Thailand for almost a month now and done a lot of stuff. So yeah, this is kind of a life update. The next video will be an actual day in my life in Thailand, so you can see what it's like, you know, running a business and living halfway across the world on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, so let's dive into it. What have we done so far? Got here November 8th. The very first thing that I did was I got a motorbike and I learned how to ride it because my friends were like, bro, you need one of these. This is how we get around. It was super fun, definitely a learning experience. Got a cool helmet. I've always wanted one of those motorcycle helmets, like since I was a little kid. I remember when I was 7 years old, I went to Pakistan to visit. My aunt and uncle were getting married, and my uncle used to ride a motorbike, and he had a really cool helmet with like a visor and everything. And literally since then, I've always wanted a motorcycle helmet like that. So I finally got one. That's kind of crazy. Made a childhood dream come true. Yeah, so that's been fun. I got my scuba diving certification for a week. I trained, I was out, you know, on the boats doing dives. We explored a bunch of different islands off the coast of Phuket. Phuket itself is a massive island, and then there are a bunch of little islands all like offshooting from it, and they're all amazing dive spots because the reef kind of like builds up to the island, and so you kind of just like drop in right off the edge of the island, and then you can kind of swim down the reef. My lowest dive, I went down to 28.5 meters, which is almost 100 feet down, and it was pretty insane, but honestly not that scary. Like once you like kind of build up, it's not that bad. So yeah, that was really fun. We went to Vietnam for a week, made a whole vlog out of that. That was really, really fun. Gonna show you guys that. And now I've been back to, you know, the grind. I pretty much work out and swim every day. That's my day. Oh, and we get massages a lot because getting a massage is like literally I got one yesterday and it was $12 for an hour, which is like wild. So yeah, I think it's nice to be able to like just like self-care is so good. Oh, I got to give you guys a tour of the place too. So you can see my bedroom. It's pretty nice. You know, it's a big king bed, lots of space, closet, storage space, all that, big bathroom. And I'm living with two of my friends. So it's a 3-bed, 3-bath place. The crazy part is each of us pay less than $1,000 a month for rent. So I'm paying less money than I paid to live in LA, but I'm living like way better. So you might be wondering, why did you move to Thailand? Why would you do that? I'm gonna explain that right now. So to give you guys some context, first of all, I mean, one of the reasons that I started my business, because I knew that I love traveling and I wanted to explore the world, especially while I'm young, while I'm, you know, able-bodied, don't have any commitments. I can, you know, stay at hostels, I can go wherever, I can do whatever. So yeah, I figured now would be a good time in my life to do that. And just so happens that one of my best friends went to Thailand in February of this year, and he was only gonna stay for a month, but he ended up loving it, so he extended a couple more months, and then he ended up signing a lease for a year on a really cool spot, which is this spot right here. So he invited me, he's like, hey, we got an extra bedroom. He's living with his cousin. He was like, come through. Like, we're both, you know, we both work remote and run our own things online. So, you know, it'll be a cool environment. We like to call our house the incubator because we're always talking about ideas and growth and goals. And I knew that I wanted to surround myself with people who actively want to, you know, develop themselves and build big stuff and do cool things. So I was like, you know what? This is literally the perfect opportunity, perfect time in my life to do something like this. So yeah, just in a good routine here. We have our own pool, which is insane. And the craziest part is like each of us are like paying less than $1,000 a month, which like in LA, I was paying like $1,300 and sharing a bathroom. And here I have a king bed, like everything's furnished. I have my own bathroom. We have a pool, like, and it's cheaper. So like, I was like, why not, you know? I think the one thing that is missing is like the community piece, because I really miss, you know, my family, friends back home and all that. Luckily, I do have, you know, my best friend is here, and I've gotten to know his cousin, who's also a really, really cool guy. So, you know, we have our like little trio, if you will, but yeah, definitely miss the people back home. You know, like living in another country, especially where, you know, the locals don't speak English, my language. So There's definitely a language barrier. It's not like I can just like, you know, become friends with all the locals and build a community with them because of the language barrier. So that's kind of a challenge. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, to be honest with you guys. I don't have a return ticket at the time that I'm filming this. I do have like visa limits on like how long I could stay. Then I'd have to like, you know, get a different visa or like leave the country and come back and do some stuff. So at the very least, I'm gonna be here until the end of January because some of my best friends from LA are coming to visit us for a week towards the end of January. So for sure, I will be here until the end of January. My current visa will last until January 27th. So at that point, I might go to Japan maybe for like a week or two and then probably go back to LA because then I can just take a direct flight from Tokyo to LA. So that is kind of the current plan. Things are up in the air, but at the end of the day, I'm just, you know, I'm really excited to be in a spot where I can just like really like work and focus and do a lot of self-care, a lot of reflection. It's nice to kind of be away from everything because it gives me a lot of free time, to be honest. I don't have any commitments that I have to go to, you know. Here's the, you know, the update. I just kind of wanted to, you know, show you guys the place, show you the update on my life. Also just show you like what's possible because this has been a big experience for me, just learning like, oh, like some people actually live like this. Like I could theoretically, you know, live like this. And even though, you know, I don't plan to like stay here forever, it is just kind of a cool experience to see and also just see like financially how far money can go here. It's kind of mind-blowing. Drop any questions that you have below too. Like, you know, I'm more than happy to answer them. Keep you guys updated on the journey as always, and I will see you in the next video.